What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're now watching Kinetic Outcome, and by far this is our sweatiest interview, so if you're feeling hot right now, you better take them clothes off. So we have Daniel, founder of Daniel Basketball, and very influential to the community of Filipinos in Hong Kong in terms of pursuing pro basketball. So Daniel, introduce yourself.
Like Hector said, I'm Daniel, founder of Daniel Basketball. And if you guys want to enhance your skills and we could dribble to success, just hit me up on Instagram, Daniel Basketball.
Okay, so let's get in deep for the introduction. Where were you born? How did you start? How did you get to where you are now, coaching?
Yeah, so basically I was born and raised in Hong Kong. I've been there for almost 20 years. I've been playing ball since I was 10 years old, influenced by my grandfather, which is, he passed away. And since I was young, I've been seeing him playing basketball in Southern when I was young. So he's been teaching me the game all the time. So I've been in love with basketball, and it starts there. And he's been training me, putting me into games, and telling me to just push yourself, don't stop practicing. And then after getting old, I just fell in love with basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to go in deep to that because you did have an in-depth story about what happened in school.
Yes.
And that pushed you to where you are now, right?
Yeah, so when I was Form 4,
yeah.
in 𝘿𝙖𝙣𝙐𝙑, which we did go to the same school. So I was Form 4 and I had one more chance to not fight, and I had a fight at school with my classmate. And that's my last chance. So my teacher caught me fighting, and they had to expel me from my school, so I had no choice. And I tried applying from different school, like every school in Hong Kong, but either one of them didn't get me because I had a bad record in my school. So after that, I had no chance. I'm like, my life is done. What to do now? And basically, I went to Southern and played every single day, morning until night. And then after that, there's this one guy who scouted me, which is his name is John Bunuan. Shout out, John. You're the best. And yeah, after that, he asked me if I wanted to play in the Philippines. I'm like, I had no idea there's basketball in the Philippines because I grew up in Hong Kong. And after that, I tried it. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And then after that, I tried out for one school in the Philippines. That was my first tryout. And then after that, they said, here's your scholar. And then now I'll play for that school. And after that, my basketball career started from high school to college. Yeah.
Okay, and you're here now?
Yep, and I'm here now, yeah. And then when I was in college, I played PBA D-League, I played MPBL, I played NCAA. And it was a good experience because it's not easy to get into those schools. You have to work your ass off. Especially if you're new in Philippines, you have to work hard, you have to connect with the right people. Yeah.
Okay. So do you still have plans to achieve going pro at this age?
Right now, I'm still focusing on my basketball camp right now. Probably if everything goes well in the Philippines right now, I might go back again. Because I still had ACL, so I'm still doing my therapy one more year. And then if it goes well, or if there's any opportunity in the Philippines, why not?
Okay, looking forward.
Yeah.
Updates. We'll look forward.
Sure.
And next question is, what do you feel in terms of Hong Kong's approach to what you do, to being pro in basketball?
Basically, I could get more. Big advantage of being pro is like people notices you here. So every time I come to Hong Kong, especially with my off season, a lot of people in Hong Kong is like, yo, Daniel, can you please hook me up, or can you please train me? I want to play in the Philippines. And then after that, it come up to my mind that I wanted to open my own basketball camp, which I want to influence a lot of youngsters in Hong Kong, which is there's a lot of Filipino guys in Hong Kong who wants to play in the PBA, play pro all over Asia. So my influence to them is like, just work hard and don't stop chasing your dream.
Okay, so that's your approach.
Yep.
And what about the rest? Like, let's say if you didn't exist, what do you think it would be in Hong Kong for basketball?
I mean, basketball in Hong Kong is big. I mean, there's a lot of different camps in Hong Kong, which is so easy to pop in, but it really depends on how you choose your camp here. Because there's different kind of standards when you enter camp in Hong Kong. So I think a lot of people in Hong Kong, especially Filipino guys, they play a lot, especially in Wan Chai. So I think they just have to, you know, find the right people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is, what advice or tips would you give to people who want to be like you?
Don't stay in school. I'm joking. No. Probably just work hard and don't let anyone stop what you do. Always follow your dreams, follow your heart, and don't stop training. Because when I was young, I thought it was all over for me, especially when I got kicked out from my school. But I didn't give up. I'm like, I tried my best. What am I good at? Especially basketball. So, yeah, don't stop. You know, don't stop dreaming. Keep pushing yourself and training hard. Yeah.
Okay. What about adversity?
Let's
say that time where you said you had injury, right? An injury. How do you feel they should deal with that if they have something that feels like it's stopping them from what they're achieving?
Let's example of Derrick Rose. He had an ACL and he's one of the best point guard in NBA. But after that, he'd never stopped. He'd done his therapy, he'd done his surgery, and at the end of the day, he's still there. He's still playing. So if you had injury or something, don't give up. Just push yourself. End of the day, you're still gonna get it. So like me right now, even I'm injured, I still push my basketball. Like I opened up my own basketball camp. So no one's gonna stop me from what I love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know that it's actually not allowed to film here, and we told them 5 minutes, but we're stretching this, getting every opportunity that we can get. So make sure you share. So the next question is, who do you look up to most?
In terms of like basketball or like
anyone. Could be more than one name.
Probably my mom. My mom, because ever since she's been supporting me when I was still in the Philippines. Every time I'm out of cash, I'm like, Mom, can you please send me some money? And she's gonna be like, sure son, there's no problem, but just keep pushing yourself. Don't stop, I'm always here for you. So if there's one person that I look up to, that's my mom. Because she's been there ever since my school, basketball, life. She's been there all the time, so shout out to my mom. I love you.
And next question is, what do you think makes you unique in your approach to what you do in Hong Kong?
The basketball camp here is like all based on my experience. So every time I teach my kids or my students, I always share about my experience, my journey to basketball. So what's unique about my camp is like, if every time you fall, you have to rise up, never give up. So I think that's what's different from my camp other than other camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're excited about that you'd like to share that we can look forward to this year or next year or the years to come?
Yeah. So I have some fellow PBA players from the Philippines. They might come to Hong Kong and host a summer camp. Because hopefully if Philippines goes well, they're going to be coming here. Like example, like Calvin Abueva, Ian Sangalang, Owen Graham, the first draft PBA 2018. So they better look out for this because that's going to be big. It's going to be big, yeah.
Okay. Potentially next year?
Next year, yes.
Okay. Let's hope COVID stops by then.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Well, that's about it. Nice to have you here.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
And one last time, Ďaňo Basketball. He's the founder of Ďaňo Basketball and Hector Telmo. So Kinetic Outcome, and we out.
Sir.
Our aim is to provide value. So if you like what you watched, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm also a financial advisor based in Hong Kong, so feel free to check the description box for my details and email or DM. And if ever you need video and photography services, the phenomenal videos you're watching right now are filmed by Edrey Mendoza. Lastly, if you love hip-hop music, rap, R&B, singing, whichever that sounds amazing to your ears, because I always do a lot of experiments with it, feel free to drop by my channel at @SCF or Saint Crossfade. Appreciate you for being part of this episode and more to come. Till next time.